The big news just coming in. One-year-old baby assaulted by maid in Horumavu. This comes close on the heels of the incident in Pune, where a 11-month-old child was beaten up by the maid, and now a one-year-old baby has been assaulted by a maid in Horumavu. This is the big news that is just coming in. Well, we have seen such an incident in the recent past, but coming in from Pune, where a maid was caught on CCTV camera assaulting an 11-month-old child, and now a one-year-old being assaulted by a maid in Horumavu. Techie parents noticed nail marks, bruises, and blood clots on the baby to realize that their child was being assaulted by the maid. Well, nail marks, bruises and blood clots are what signaled the alarm bells to the parents, the techie parents of this one-year-old child. My colleague Harish joins us with more details from this. Well, Harish, close on the heels of the case from Pune, another shocker from Bengaluru. What more can you tell us?
Yes, as you rightly mentioned, just a few weeks back, we had seen this CCTV footage where a maid was seen assaulting the baby in Pune, and a similar shocker from Bengaluru. This incident has come to light yesterday. The couple are working as techies in Bengaluru, in Electronic City, and their one-year-old baby was being taken care of this maid who was hired roughly around 20 days back. And yesterday, both of them, both the parents, returned home late last night around 10-11, and when they return home, they see that the baby was sleeping, and later on in the night, when they see the baby, they realize that there are bruise marks, there are nail marks, as well as blood clot on the body of the baby, on different parts of the body, and immediately they rushed the baby to the hospital. Thankfully, there was no serious injury as such. A scan was also done on the baby. The doctors have informed that there's no serious injuries. It's thankfully artificial injuries that the baby has suffered. But when they spoke to the maid of the maid who was taking care of this baby, she's around 17 to 18-year-old maid she was, and when they spoke to her, she said that initially she refused to accept that she inflicted those injuries. She instead said that the baby had fallen from the sofa, but looking at the injuries, the parents couldn't believe that these injuries could be sustained when a baby falls from a sofa. Later on, they summoned the family of this maid who are from Bangarpet. They came in the morning. Yes, itself, the parents wanted to register a complaint, but the police said that since they do not have a lady constable in their station, it will be very difficult for them to arrest this maid. So they did not press any charges yesterday. This morning, the family came in from Bangarpet, and the maid had a different story to tell. She said that she was possessed, and she did not carry out any of these acts when she was conscious, and she said she was possessed and she couldn't go near the God photo, and she felt something unnatural. And the family too requested the techie couple not to register a complaint. So the couple have decided not to file a complaint, but they have removed the maid from the job, and she has gone back to Bangarpet. But definitely, if you look at the kind of injuries, it's another horror story from the city of a couple trusting a maid and maid turning out to be a monster, Nishita.
Right, absolutely. What about the condition of the baby now, Harish?
Well, the baby has been subjected to a couple of medical tests, and the doctors have said that there's nothing serious as such. These are injuries that will heal in the next few days. No internal injuries and nothing to worry as such at this point in time. And they've also given medication. Thankfully, remember, several psychologists believe that this was the first stage whenever there is a maid who has some sort of a psychological issue, and thankfully it was noticed early rather than noticing it later when the serious injuries could have been much more serious, Nishita.
Right, thank you for joining us with all those details there, Harish.